Here's another quick tip for you folks. If you want to make your mortise and tenons even tighter and possibly glue free, you can do a drawbore tenon. Let me show you how. First I lay out where the holes will pierce the tenon about halfway through. Next I drill holes in the piece with the mortise, but not through the tenon yet. In this case, this piece is much thicker than I want to bore all the way through, but I will drill the hole deep enough to have a substantial registering surface down in here. Next, we insert the tenon into the mortise. Make sure that it's fully seated and that everything's nice and square. Still. Then, using our drill bit, we mark a mark on the tenon. I'm just doing this by hand. Now we've got two little marks here from our drill bit. What we're going to do at this point is offset the hole in the tenon about 1/16 of an inch towards the tighter side, towards the shoulder. So when the dowel is pounded through, it will draw the pieces together. I'm going to go ahead and make a center hole here to ensure that I get my drill bit right where I want it. And now we can drill a hole in the tenon with our new center point. Or is that an off center point? Alright, coming in close here, hands free. Hopefully you can see that offset as I get in my own light in there. Alright, there's some hammering coming up, so it's important that we get all the debris off of our workbench. Otherwise, it'll dent up the nice surface of our table legs here. Down to the penultimate step here, we sharpen the one tip of our dowels. That will help them get started in the tenon holes because it's offset inside the mortise holes. Now I've got a new mess I got to clean up. These dowels I made with this little homemade jig. Just drilled a 3/8 hole in a scrap of wood, a scrap of metal. Put a wood spacer behind it, and then pounded octagon shapes of wood through the hole. Once more, we seat our tenon all the way up the shoulder. Make sure that everything is nice and square. Now we can insert our dowels and drive them home. You can hear that change in tone as they bottom out. Now all that's left to do is to cut those flush and then hit them with a plane real quick, and we've got a nice solid drawbore tenon joint. Who the heck made this joint so tight in the first place?